Cassidy, if you leave. Okay. So, looks like Mr. Cassidy was here, but he has left. So now we will move on to, I think we have the Green Party Congress candidate, Tamara. Tamara? Sorry.
Tomato.
There you go.
Hello, thank you all for coming out. It's so important to see you all here, and it's important for all of you to get out and vote. Doesn't matter who you vote for, but please participate in our democracy. My name is Tamara Zwinak, and I'm a Green Party candidate for Congress, U.S. House of Representatives, District 11. And I just have my little cheat sheets here. I am an LCSW, licensed in the state of California, but I live here in North Carolina. I'm a social worker. And since I was 16, I've been a political activist. I've always been involved in politics and advocating for the disadvantaged and for people in general, no matter what your race, ethnicity, background, religion. So you can count on me when you send me to Congress to fight for you. And I want to tell everyone, if you haven't done so, please take a look at the art exhibit in the back room here. The children, the high school students from Franklin High School have done an absolutely profound job on covering the tragedy of rape and rape victims. So please, don't pass that up without looking at it. And for the judges here and the attorneys, they'll know this, but only 18% of rapes that actually end up in trial and are prosecuted end with a conviction. So we have a long way to go on that. But I want to say the three most important words to me in our Constitution are we the people. Okay, when we hear people talking about, a couple candidates now, the rule of law, we don't have law that rules over us, just like we don't have a king that rules over us. It's we the people that decide what's going to happen in America, what's going to happen to our environment, what's going to happen to our health care. And that won't happen if people don't vote and if you don't stay involved. So when you elect me to Congress, I'll do this. I'll protect our homeland from terrorism. I am a Second Amendment, I'm a liberal Second Amendment supporter. In other words, I do support your right, it's part of the Constitution, to own weapons, and if you choose to. But I do have to say, I think all of us agree, we don't want our children to be assaulted in school in a mass shooting. We don't want to have our loved ones die from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. 2/3 of the deaths, suicide deaths related to gun violence. I don't know if a lot of people know that. It's a very serious problem, and nobody in this room supports that. So there's things we have to do to ensure that that doesn't happen. And I have to say, I do support a ban, in reinstituting the ban on AR-15s. I will also help to lower healthcare premiums. I think everybody agrees premiums are too high, even under the Affordable Care Act. And we need to do something about sustainability. That means this young man over here, he told me tonight that protecting the environment is important to him. So this is the future, and this is what we need to be concerned about, making sure there's a future for our children. And I want to tell you something. I work with everybody, whether you're Republican or Democrat. The other thing I will do is increase wages, and I'll eliminate federal tax on income below $100,000. We have to put more money in people's pockets, and I want to repeal the windfall tax that punishes working people. That's me, Tamara Zwinak, Green Party candidate for Congress, U.S. House of Representatives, District 11. Thank you.